app that you use on your tablet, and you can use it for any number of things. It's a lot like trying to describe what your smartphone does for you. You ever tried to describe what your smartphone does to an Asian parent? Or someone who doesn't have the technology anywhere near them? Well, it does this. Oh, okay. Well, it does that. Well, how can it do both? Well, no, and it also does. That's a lot of what Doceri is like, and it does it very, very well. First of all, it's an app that you have on your phone, and it can control on your tablet. It can control your computer. You can use it to make presentations, and there we go. We can create presentations, we can record and share. So in other words, you can screencast from it. You can do just a lot of things with it. Okay. Now there's a second part to it, and that is a program that goes on your desktop computer or on your laptop computer that feeds into your projector. Now what Doceri really does is it replaces, among other things, your interactive whiteboard. So what happens is that you can, from your, wherever you are, the side of the class, the front of the class, the back of the class, you can be presenting. You can be facing your class and present at the same time. So it works on either Windows or the Apple iOS, and it can run basically from your device to your computer and then directly onto the screen. There's a ton of stuff that you can do. Once you have opened up among other things, a blank screen, you can do all kinds of graphics. You can do words. One of the ladies I was working with a little bit earlier this morning teaches Chinese. Well, that's pretty cool because all of a sudden she realized she could now start teaching her students how to write Chinese characters. And in real time, she can see the order that they're writing, which is very important when you're working with Chinese. I had never even imagined that could be done. I see another young lady that uses it with her kindergarten kids. Can you imagine that? Now, this was a program that was developed by Stanford University. And now you have something that's being used by kindergarten kids, which is, I think, kind of neat. When you come by the booth, we will show you how you can, in real time, actually record what the lesson you're trying to do. And then you can actually save that lesson out as a movie or as a PDF. And it's neutral. You don't have to save it to the Doceri website. Although there is a Doceri website. If you want to save it to FaceTime, you can do it. If you want to save it out to any of the other social networking devices or sites, you can save it there. So it's totally neutral in terms of the final product. One of the big problems that we have, here we go. Now the nice part, one of the nice parts is it untethers you. You don't have to be at the front of the room, you don't have to be in the side room, you can walk around. The next big thing that I really like with Doceri is it really involves the students. Whenever you have your students involved, learning is going to go up. It really allows the kids to be engaged because they can interact with you and they can also create. I taught math many years. How in the world did you get that answer? Well, now we can assign the kids to actually make a whole presentation in Doceri explaining how they did it. It goes on a lot. It's, I think, one of the most amazing things. It's one of those transitional products that takes us from, say, for instance, the interactive whiteboard, now to something that we can use on our tablets. It takes us from the teacher teaching to the kids actually sharing what they've got. I want to say thank you so very much, and come by.